I need some new damn equipment. Well, it happened. Well, at least we escaped the train wreck right away. We got a new member in the house. Sorry about that, folks. I saved money, done. Oh, yes. Well, I didn't sell any cards yesterday. Or did I? Wait, I sold just Julie. See the Lights is a new member. Thank you, See the Lights. Keep the music going. As part of membership, you get access to Neato emojis. Actually, I think I can add a new one now. We got a busy day. We are going to sell more stuff today if people want to. I have a bunch of ephemera. I can do postcards. It's really all up to y'all. We can do it today. We can do it some other time. I haven't scanned anything, but I can basically pull my scanner in and it takes me, and I can do 100 cards in 2 minutes. So do some like made to order stuff. I don't like that Bananarama song anyways. And you know what? This is... How long is this next one? Nah, it's 4.5 minutes. I don't want to subject you to that. Hello, Buster. Buster decided that 3:30 in the morning was a good time to get my attention. It was pretty cute. Here we go. Here you go, buddy. Come on. he was very gentle. He basically jumped up next to my head and then just did this to my nose until I woke up. And then made it clear that he wanted treats. Isn't that right, Buster? Okay, those are all together. Oh, these need some sleeves. Hey. Later today, when you're asleep, hey, what are you doing? That's not yours. You scared yourself. Okay, there is those. Just to make my life easy, I'm going to do this one first. So 5 postcard order. So do you guys remember that brooch that sold like back in December, and then they returned it, and then I relisted it and sold again? Well, the first person, I did not refund their shipping. They claimed that the item did not match the photos, and they were wrong, which I proved to them in a message. So I only refunded, their order and not the original shipping, since their reason for the return was false. So I get a message today. This, mind you, this is a month later, more than a month later. January 3rd was the return. That they want their full refund or they're going to contact eBay. And I said, fine, go ahead, do it. I don't know how they thought it might work out. Like I was just going to roll over, and that's probably what they expected. But you guys know better. You know that I'm not just going to roll over and refund them on their BS. Luckily today it's pretty much all flats and easy stuff, so we should be able to. There's a lot of items going out, but nothing super duper complicated. I just realized earlier today also that my driver's license expired last week, which, because I don't leave the house, easy thing to miss. Let me catch up on the chat. Do I refund a portion of the shipping when you sell a multiple card, such as a 5-card order? Well, this 5-card order is getting upgraded to first class, which after fees, I don't actually make any money on it. That will especially be the case. So let's see, he paid me $4.80 for shipping. And I'm going to get charged $3.87. So eBay takes 13% of the shipping charge. So there's 52 cents plus my 387 is about 450. So I am making 30 cents on this. So no, I will not be refunding. There's the question I was answering. Plus, this buyer bought every single one of these as individual transactions. So I'm also paying 30 cents per on that. So I got offers. Let's see here. If they contact me ahead of time and ask me to do a combined shipping thing, I'll usually do that. But once they've already been charged, hello, the art of reselling. How you doing? Once they've already basically done the transaction, I'm not getting money back on stuff. So, you know, my cost is sort of like set at that point. A perfectly reasonable offer from this person. Gladly will take this. Any other offer? Oh, thanks, Don. It's even got a rattlesnake inside. Oh, there's times when they are not gentle either. There's definitely like there's some nights where it's hop on pop night. Tractor hauling fuel in Alaska. 2 watchers on it. I already countered once. I'm gonna counter again. Same price as I did last time because I already gave him my best offer and I stated as much. Yeah, and we're gonna have to pull some other orders because they're coming. There's already been like 1, 2. Oh, not sweet! I just put that downstairs. That's like the guarantee that it's gonna sell. All right. Yeah, we got some work to do today. Let's get going. Shall we? Shall we? Morning, Popeye. Sometimes people say your first offer is your best. You know, there's sometimes when if I state that and they counter, I'll just flat decline. Sometimes if I will just counter back again with the same number. It basically says the same thing, right? Like, nope, you hit my bottom. This is my price. That's what it is. Take it or leave it. If I message them back and I say this is the lowest I'm gonna go, if you counter, I will just decline. And then they counter, and then I just decline. Or I raise my price. I've used that method many times. Or is if there's items that I'm continually getting offers that are way off of what I know I can get or I want to get, I'll just pull off the make offer option. I'll decline and then just take off the offer option. And since they couldn't give me anything reasonable, they've now lost. Everybody's lost. They've ruined it for everybody. Everybody's lost the privilege to make an offer on the item. And I'll wait 3 years to sell it. John, I was plugging your big lot of stuff on the live listing show last night. Hopefully somebody reaches out to you about that. It's a steal, dude. If I was there, I would be all over it. Well, it's okay. I sent them to the video that you did of it. We'll see if anybody does anything about it. People don't recognize good opportunity unless it's like smashing them on the back of the head with a fucking sledgehammer. To paraphrase a line from Seven. I am talking about Popeye selling off all of his non-postcard stuff that he bought at Goodwill for many years that he's offloading to make room for 1 million airline postcards. Hey, Buster. Come on. Hi. Come on. Yeah. How you doing? I don't know if Shay's in here, but I think she's crazy for not taking that offer or picking that stuff up. One, she could cherry pick the toys and then just like sell the rest to Philly Flipper, right, for cheap, or put it on Facebook Marketplace, right, like, and double her money, and then sell all the toys. Shit, just in time could. That's he's in Massachusetts, which I know is a ways away, but and his van's dead, so he probably couldn't do it right now. But nice, cool. Let me go. Do you have that video link? Let me wrench you. Go ahead and drop the link. Oh, Mind and Body Co. got the 30-day Turd Ferguson badge. I don't know. Just from your video, Popeye, that the trains were good. You had a bunch of stuff in there that I'm like, shit, if I was there, I'd be there in a minute. See you, Don. I may be interested in some of the banker boxes of books, Popeye. I know you're going to start liquidating those, and those are relatively cheap shit. Come on, where is this thing? Georgian, there it is. I can't, of course, I can't put my brain on it right now, but like next week, maybe we can talk. I don't think I can take all of them, but I mean, since they're in bankers boxes, just you could basically just tape them up, void fill, and throw a label on them. Yeah, 50-pound boxes, 30. That's not bad though. I bought record collections and had them shipped from across the country. That's not terrible. I bought a classical music it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Yeah, but it would be like 50 times more expensive. Besides, your postal worker's been getting off easy with like 3-inch stacks of postcards every day. You got to throw a little wrench into their gear every now and then. Where is this one? There it is. As long as you get dropped off at the right airport, right? But I don't want all of them. I want like 5. That'd be $150 for shipping, plus whatever you wanted for 100, whatever, 175. Yeah, I know. I realize that. What I would just say is pick 5 boxes at random, seal them up. Get it sent freight. I don't think freight would be cheaper than media mail. It might be, actually. You might be able to do for 120 banker boxes. Basically, that would be... Most freight is going to charge you based on weight, though. 1,000-pound minimum is going to be at least $1,000 just for the shipping for 1,000 pounds, that's way more expensive than medium mail. Yeah, they definitely have to be palletized. If you went through a moving company and who were able to do it on a backhaul, you might be able to get that down to like $850 per 1,000 pounds. 2,000 pounds, like the more after that first 1,000 though, it gets a lot cheaper. The moving industry though right now is booming, so prices are really, really high to go that route. Commercial trucking is ridiculous as well. My job before I worked in telecom is I worked for a moving and storage company. I was a salesperson / estimator, so I still keep in contact and keep in touch with the people I worked with there. And right after I left that job, the bottom fell out. But then it filled right back in. And right now, people are fleeing the cities and moving to suburban and rural areas because now internet is becoming a lot more available and there's less reason to go to an office. What would be your price on all of them, Popeye? That is true. Sup, Lobster? Yeah. Except in Seattle, which for some reason is still at freaking top dollar. They spent like many years leading up to the pandemic and during the pandemic, the amount of square footage of new office space in Seattle is staggering. It's like millions and millions. And apparently, and it's part of the reason why there's a housing crisis is a lot of, traditional residential high-rise style real estate is getting turned into commercial or commercial / residential because it's so easy to get stuff rezoned and I mean, one of the many reasons why we have a crisis, but That's I know that's a really good deal. Unfortunately, for that much in my location, I basically have to double that price. Well, I agree with that. So pretty exciting. Today I start on my F box, which, considering I started on A at the end of December, pretty exciting. I've actually had to already go back and do a fill on my B box and add a tab. That was exciting as well. I did a huge condensing this morning on the old inventory system, combining and condensing boxes. But that box there will become the F box. -6. It's pretty chilly here today. I heard we're going to have a cold snap. It's 30 degrees out right now. That's for here, like, that's pretty chilly for this time of year. What's up, Lewis? I'm pretty happy that I spread out all my shipping over the last few days. It would be... There's no way I'd be able to get it done all today. So, update on the game that I sent in to get graded. I am... I've sent them several messages. They haven't responded. I basically told them, like, it's been 4 months now, more than 4 months. They don't communicate at Wata Games. Basically told them I just want my game back and I want a refund. Like, send it back, graded, ungraded, I don't care. You are so far over what you claim on your website. It's ridiculous. And if you don't refund my money and send me back my game, I'm going to go through my credit card and get a refund that way. And I'm going to go to the BBB. So I'm doing that today. I cannot recommend sending video games for grading to Wata. The experience has been terrible. And especially given some of the information that's come out regarding the organization and collusion with some of the large auction houses, and essentially pretty good documentation that there's some price fixing going on. Not really the kind of company I want my money going to anyways. Well, they've had 13 complaints in the last 12 months with the BBB. They have an F with the BBB. I actually went with them based on Phoenix resale and chase after the right price. But yeah. BBB is not a scam company. However, there is some scamminess about them. Especially the main crux of their scamminess is that actually BBB doesn't have this, but Yelp is the scammy one. Yelp is like beyond scammy. Basically, Yelp is blackmail business model. Never go by Yelp. Never look at Yelp reviews. They suppress reviews. You can pay them $10,000 to get a negative review taken off. So it weighs. The price used to be 10 grand. I don't know what it is now, but it essentially like if you're a small business and you get a negative Yelp review, that could be incredibly damaging. And unless you've got $10,000 to get it removed, there's nothing you can do about it. But if you're a big business and you get a negative Yelp review and you want that like shit cleansed, 10 grand, it's gone. BBB is not doesn't have that same thing. They try to be a more of a mediator. They're definitely far more reputable than did I just do that? Yes, I know. I think I just did that one, right? Well, I wasn't paying attention for a half second and then forgot what I was doing. Yep, that's the one. All right. I was right the first time. Oh, Lester, my foot's asleep. All right, Buster, sorry, buddy. Oh, my foot is very asleep. It's going to be a minute. Oh, yeah. I mean, the BBB isn't like I'm not saying they're fantastic. I'm just saying it's not really a scam. They do some good. Unlike Yelp. Yelp is complete and utter total scam garbage. I can't stand up yet. Oh, this is going to be one of those like blood rushes back in and it hurts. I can already feel it. And I got to pee. So now my foot's asleep and I got to pee. All right, I'm going to... Oh, yep. All right. Give me a rubber band. All right. My foot's better now. That sucked. Yeah. I'm just saying BBB, lesser of the two evils. All right, let's get some of this other crap shipped. Sold this Orvis polo. this here Orvis polo for $8.46. I'm blowing out as any of that clothing inventory that I have. And I have done all that I can to move it otherwise. And at this point, anything I can get over just a few bucks a piece is good. We have not closed a deal yet with Hustlin' Hooks. So they had a delay due to a death in the family. So they will get back to me when it's fine for them. Until then, I'm selling my stuff. There's plenty. Believe me. There's plenty. There's still around probably 300 clothing items listed and probably at least another 200 not listed. So, all right, next up, we had a multi-item sale. Pretty nice. Customer bought a bunch of things. They bought a brochure for the Flying V Ranch in Newcastle, Wyoming. Salt Lake Tabernacle and world-famed Oregon here. This is a little book. A postcard of Tipos Populares, Buenos Aires, Argentina, undivided back. A guide and tour book to Montreal, a tourist's mecca from all of these things are from the 1930s, except for the postcard, and happy holiday haunts in Ontario. So all of those things, $100 plus shipping. They came in and they offered $85, and I said, it's a little lower than I'm comfortable with. How about $100 plus shipping? And they snapped at that right away. I thought it was fair, and I know that when somebody comes in and they offer you like $85 on like $140 worth of stuff, you know they're trying to get it for $100. So I'm perfectly fine with how that went down. All right, so that one's done. I think we can probably get both out of this. Sure can. 2. All right, and you do that one. I am getting low on bags and boards. All right, let's see what our weight is on that. 12 ounces, and I charged for first class. I think. Nice. Just Barbara, you're going to be stunned at how much faster you're going to be with that scanner. It is the best piece of equipment and best investment I have ever made. All right, let's get some. Oh, here we got this. Excuse. So yesterday, I listed all of these. These are stock certificates from the Alaska Coal and Oil Products Company. And I listed 9 of them. I listed them for $40 a piece. Sent out a 5% offer to somebody, and they took it. I don't know where I got these. Oh, I know where I got them, but I forgot I had them. But yesterday when I was rooting through the number 36, that's the one. Rooting through my ephemera, I'm like, hey, these things, I need to get these listed. So that's the first one to sell, and I'm pretty happy about that. That's an especially considering I have 8 more. Oh, you know what? Actually, I will be right back. Ooh, well, it's snowing. Very lightly. Snowing nonetheless. Forgot I don't need to ruin these perfectly good record mailers when I've got a whole bunch of fresh new cardboard. Thanks to my local UPS store. Oops. Let's just panelize this now. That's a good box. That's a great box. I don't know what it's going to be used for, I'll use it for something. Oh, that could be more perfect. I got super lucky last year in that I found a second ES400 at a yard sale for $10. So I've got two. And actually, I should just set one up in here on a permanent basis. So if we ever want to do live sales stuff, I can just drop a chunk into a scanner and we'd be off. All right, sold two more records. Strangely, we sold another Ted Nugent record, the second in 2 days, Double Live Gonzo. Pretty iconic record. Not a great seller, though. Took a long time to sell. And it sold for $16.16. Oh yeah, I don't remember. Windy Lou. Oh, not showing the edges. Yeah, I think I could increase my. I think I have it set at like 1/32 of an inch. Like you can see it. But sometimes it scans, so. So it doesn't float. Like it's just the tiniest of edge. But you can still see the edges, but I should probably increase that. And apparently this cleaned my scanner. But I mean, you can see it, right? This one looks maybe cut off a tiny bit, but you can definitely see that edge. Yeah, you basically, right, I think I have my scanner set at auto detect, which basically just automatically trims it to the size of the thing, which is also why it sometimes cuts off the top of my card. Hey, that person got the message who I countered at the same price and they bought the card. Hooray! All right. Next. Sold Jim Croce. The faces I've seen before. Or the face, oh wait, the faces I've been. I'm sorry. $17.95 plus shipping. I think. Yep, that's indeed what they bought for. You want treats? Is that what this is? This blackmail? What's going on? You want to just show me? You want to show me your bag? Bird watching. God, she came storming it. She's like, treats! Here comes Leroy Jenkins. Sold a cabinet card. This old man is in Laurel, Nebraska. I bought this in Colorado for that much money. And it sold for $20.20. This was from that antique dealer who, for some reason, if it wasn't a wedding photo, it was $1. So I bought everything that was not a wedding photo. I don't think I can get this into... No. So what we'll do... I think this will fit in to this. Yeah, that little antique mall in Colorado, I have made, man, $400 or $500 off of, I want to say. More than that, actually. Quite a bit more than that. Because I bought that Disneyland poster there. I bought all those baseball posters there. Last time I was there, I bought a bunch of postcards, the cabinet cards. An offer. Yep. Take that. Sold some shite music. Soft Summer Breeze by Judy Spencer and Eddie Haywood. Let's see. Piano to be played moderately with a lilt. Yeah, not my thing. Sold for $15, took an offer. Postcards that have a perforated edge and opens up to be a folded card. Those, like, business reply mail. Are you talking about like the prepaid postal cards? Those things? Cachet? No, those are from Japan. I don't know. All right, well, I guess we'll clean that off. Oops. What's up, Don? Ooh. Well, downside is it's going to be noisy. Plus side is the garbage heap next to my house will be cleaned away in short order. All right, let's do the tea kettle. Bought it for, I think, $3 at Goodwill. Sold for $22 plus shipping. Oh, and I put UPS ground. Yes, that's good. Since it looks like I'm going to UPS anyways today, there she is. I also used Shabby Chic in the description on this one. It didn't get caught. Where is it going? Tennessee? Let's see what's the price here. Priority mail is too expensive. UPS ground. It's way cheaper. So we're going to Yeah, shabby chic is copyrighted, or not trademarked. However, here's what it covers. Just to be clear, their trademark covers fabrics, linens, and textiles for further manufacture of housewares, fabric, linens, and textile pieces for the further manufacture. Blah 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 blah. It does not cover teapots. So basically, it's fabrics is what shabby chic will cover. So you can't use it for a clothing item, but you can use it for, say, a antique horse clock or tea kettle. Still, use at your own risk. All right. Sold a lot of skeleton keys. You guys know what keys look like, so we're just gonna wrap it. Sold for $30. I do not know what that is. All right. And I sold the book. I might actually, no, not quite. Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator. Roald Dahl. Bought this for $1 at Goodwill. And it sold for $12.55. This is not it's first edition, 7th printing. From 1972. So, it took almost exactly a year to sell. We'll just make a container for this bad boy. Let's get her in the bag. That's too big. What happened to our little, this guy right here? let's do the kids and their pumped up kids. All right. Okay. I have to put these out. Give me a minute. It's gonna be windy. My God, it's cold outside. Whew. All right, we got some orders to pull. So let's do that. Is anybody chomping at the bit, or actually, technically, it's champing at the bit, but to buy stuff, or we can do that another day. I'm gonna go grab. You guys think about it. I'll go grab what else needs to go out. I'll take you down there though. All right, let's go. Oh wait, there is one more thing I need to get out right now. Here it is. It's a letter opener. These are early celluloid. They were part of. They gave them away for like World Wildlife Fund or something like that. They show up pretty frequently. I wouldn't go out of my way to buy one of these. it sold for $12.68 Australia, and so I'm guessing that's probably works out to like $8 or $9 US. And it is going international. And it took a very long time to sell. Just making it a little bit less bendable. The person who bought this paid 3 times as much in shipping as they did for the item. $13 USD and AUD, and other way around. 9:38. All right. Let me catch up on the chat, then we'll go downstairs real quick. They mean the 28th. Actually, the 29th. I used to sell VHS when I found it on eBay, but you can't anymore. Yeah, Mr. Magazine would be the one to sell it to, I think. He's got his own like stand-up prawn stuff. All right. Let's go grab other things that is shipping. My God, it is fuck all cold down here. All right, what do we need to grab here? As quickly as possible. That. 39. All right. What am I looking for here? These are 3, 6, 7 of those. Oh, great. We're going to be way at the bottom. Nice. Are they all together? They're all together even. Okay. That. And pigeon ranks B9. Pigeon ranch. And can you see my breath? I think so. Got that. And I will see you back upstairs. Oh my god. So cold down there. All right. Let's get the rest of this stuff done. And yeah, anti-plumber's butt shirt. Plus, Dawn, I wear underpants, so even if there was, the slightest bit of butt cleave showing, if even a square inch of flesh was showing down there, it's so cold I'd know about it in half a second. Well, Lobster, I can't tell you how many times that's happened to me. People, let me remind you of the great button hunt of 2021. Not sure how many of you were around for that. If you were there live, congrats. I had to take down the video because I was cursing the person I had bought out their eBay store, and they saw the video, and I'm like, I was pissed that day. That was not a great day. And I never found the buttons. I don't think. I think I found some buttons much, much later, but I don't know if those were the buttons. Oh, it wasn't a button, but it was like a lot of like 6 fancy buttons. And yeah, I couldn't find them. So there have been a bunch of birds playing in the backyard today, and it's been very entertaining for the cats all day. There's Buster right there watching the burbs. And Winnie Lou, see that little tail whapping. Windy Lou. Windy. And it's windy out there, so there's wind blowing by and it's shaking the branches and all that stuff. Windy Lou. Windy Lou is behind that, which is my Goodwill bin. Anyways, moving on. As much as I can watch my cats for hours and hours. All right, so there's this thing. These are tatting shuttles. Very, very small. There's a lot of 6 of them. I hope it's a lot of 6 of them. That's how many they see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please be 6. Seven. There's 7. $12.55. Can you believe it? That 2-ounce ship they paid a lot of money for. No. This is the item that I got an obster, the hopper. Yes. It's a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Order of the Eastern Star. Like pendants, earrings. Oh, you're not going to be able to see that. Stop moving. Maybe we just do that like that. There you go. Earrings, pendants, pins. I don't believe any of them are precious metal, although they might be. I didn't test them. Took the offer for $45. They've been in the store about a year. Hi, Buster. don't really want to do that box. I have a better one. That'll work. What's up, Kelly? I've never pieced out magazines for their ads. I don't know if that... I don't know enough about that. There's definitely listed, right? Like, and there's definitely solds. Is it worth the effort, though? Later, lobster. Oh, well, there you go. All right, and one more. So the Laserdisc, Jurassic Park. Try it again. Go. Jurassic Park on Laserdisc is going for $8.96. Oh, shite. What's this? Ah, I see. I accidentally printed it twice. Glad I caught that. All right, let me put this outside, and then we got one left to go. All right, sold an Xbox bundle. Is it going to fit in this? Negative. Let me be right back. Oh man, I do not want to go to UPS today. It's too cold. This is a really good one. Will this fit it? I think so. Double walled and all that jazz. Yeah, that's the one we'll use. This is the one system that I got where I could test it, and it worked great. I use it to test a bunch of games. I use it to test all the controllers. Where is my big hole? Shrink wrap. There it is. Not yet. This is like probably the most packaging like expensive stuff that I do when I sell video game systems, just because the presentation on it is always like I think important to help reduce returns. So I always individually bubble mailer everything. So when I get the package, it looks like super organized, and it's a good presentation, I think. And there's the next box. think that is done. All right, 16 by 15 by 11. Going to Maine. I asked earlier and nobody said anything. And I checked. So we can do it tomorrow. Tomorrow would actually probably be a lot better because today was a pretty heavy shipping day and I have to go to UPS. So, and I'm totally unprepared. So let's do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. Because I still have to pull, I think I have a hip order. Yep. What's sold here? I'll be right back. You need to chill, dude. All right. Central Oregon, South Sister, that all looks right. Okay. right. The queue is clear. So that, as they say, ladies and gentlemen, is that. Yes, we will do it tomorrow earlier in the show. Hey, I sent you an email, Calamity. Do you want that stuff? Did you email me back? That customer with the brooch contacted eBay as I told them to, and eBay closed the case without refunding the buyer, but without any impact to me, which I knew was exactly what was going to happen because I did nothing wrong. Right, Buster? You want to say hi to the peeps? Give me 2 seconds and you can say hi to the peeps. All right, show them. Show them your beans. They want to see the beans. Give them the goods, Buster Wiley. Give them the goods. It's from me. I sent it yesterday. I actually sent you 2 replies. Oh, I see what's going on here. It went to oops. So the my Jackass Retro email forwards to my Yahoo, and when I hit reply, it just replied back to my Jackass Retro. There we go. There's that. Yes. And then we'll do that again. Reply all. There we go. Fixed. Sorry about that. Yeah, Buster is king of the beans. Right? Show him the beans. All right, folks. Well, the queue is clear, and that can mean only one thing, is that we've come to the end of our shipping adventure one more time. But we'll be back tomorrow because an order just came in. We got to ship that. So things are looking up. I got to go to UPS. We will sell things tomorrow earlier in the show. And that's it for me. Hope you all have a great day. Catch you on the flip flap. Bye. Go eat now.